Hello, my name is Paul Priestley. Welcome to arttutorialsonline.com. Today's video is aimed at absolute beginners. If you can draw a wiggly line, you're going to be brilliant at this. I'm going to show you how to draw grasses, ribbons, flags, cliffs, all sorts of interesting things. So don't hang about, let's make a start. For these drawings I'm going to be using two pencils, an HB and a 4B graphite pencil on cartridge paper. Okay, we'll get rid of one pencil. We'll start with the HB pencil. Now the idea is to simply draw a curve, right? You can see down here, it's like a long wiggly line. Okay, now I'm going to duplicate that underneath it, you see? Now this is quite difficult to do, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Okay, there we go, brilliant. Now, by adding a vertical line, I can now make this into a ribbon. You see the idea? Just join up the two curves with a ribbon. Now, I'm going to swap pencils, use the 4B pencil, and I'm going to shade in an area at the back. Now, I'm going to do this by pressing on hard to start with and then pressing on lighter and lighter. You see, so we can get variations of tone. Do the same on the other bits here as well, you see. You can now see how this is beginning to look like a piece of ribbon. And if we were to take away those little lines which we don't need, rub those out at some stage, you see this would look like a really good drawing. Just going to go over the edge there, you see. See how simple it is? Really simple. Anyone can do this, even you see. Really good. Okay, let's swap pencil. We'll go now to draw a piece of long grass. Now all I'm doing is just doing again the same sort of thing, two curves, but this time you see where the two curves make the two circles or circular shapes join up with two lines, and that creates a little triangle. Shade the triangle and one of those curves and you can see how this will begin to develop into a long thin piece of grass, for example, but it could be anything else really. But you see the idea. Again, I'm pressing on hard and then varying the tone, so I'm pressing on less and less each time. So start off very hard, press on dark, then press on less and less. Gradual change. Put on the line along the top just to emphasize the edge. Look how that looks as though it's curved. You see? Very simple. Now, very simple curve like this will create a flag. Vertical lines this time. You see, and then just duplicate what you've drawn at the top again. You see how we've done that? Brilliant. And again, you can see how that would have gone along there, but we're not going to draw that in. Okay, go back to my softer pencil, the 4B pencil, and we're going to do the shading again. So we're shading down here, pressing on really nice and firmly, and then getting lighter and lighter and lighter. You see the idea? And it makes it look as though it's curved. Do the same here. Start very dark, going vertical. Very important you do the shading up and down like that. You see how it goes, get lighter and lighter. Now it looks like a curve. You see the idea? Put a little bit of shading on here as well, just to tidy it up a little bit. And then at the top here, I'm just going to put a little oval shape, little line underneath, and I've got a flag. So simple. You see, curves are really brilliant things to draw. Now, I'm going to draw some cliffs. Again, start with a lined wiggly curve. This time, vertical type lines again, but not quite too vertical. Keep them simple. Repeat what you've done at the top with the curves. And we've got some cliffs. Line here for the horizon. And now I'm going to do the shading. Same process again. Start off very dark, get lighter. See, start off dark, gets lighter. It makes those indentations in the cliffs let's really stand out. You see the idea? It's brilliant. So dark here, really press on hard, then get lighter. Keep doing the same sort of thing. I've got a video on drawing cliffs that you might want to have a look at. There we are. It goes into it in a bit more detail than this. But you see the idea? Wow, that's looking good. Now, we're going to just put a few finishing touches here, but then we're going to draw the water. Now it's really important when you draw the water to draw this horizontally. You see, so it goes horizontal to the cliffs, and that makes the line tells us that that surface is horizontal. You see the idea? Makes that stand out. Now, the top of the cliffs, we might want to make the top of the cliffs look as though they're curved upwards. Notice what I've done with the lines. You see how the lines are at an angle? and it makes the cliff look as though it's going upwards. Brilliant. Right, final thing. We're just going to draw a nice curved number 8. You see, very simple. Add a line. Now, that triangle and the circle we're going to go over. Now, you didn't notice I changed pencils then to my softer pencil. I'm going to shade in the triangle and one of the circles. You see the idea? Keep shading there, nice and dark, really, really dark, all the way along that bit there. That's looking great. Brilliant. Now, just go along the edge and I'm going to extend that down to the stem of the leaf. Come around there. You see how this is beginning to work? Little bits down the centre of the leaf there we go. Add a little bit more shading to it. A little bit around the edge and I've got a twisted leaf. You see how simple it is? Using curves. Remember to keep practicing and good luck with your drawing. I'm sure it'll be wonderful. Thank you for watching arttutorialsonline.com. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, perhaps you could give my video a like. If you've really enjoyed it, then perhaps you could subscribe to my channel. That would be much appreciated. Thank you very much.